Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Welcome to Echo. We're up to episode 3, and this one is a little different than the past two ones. So, you know, we're into the modern era, as you'll see shortly. And I got with me Terry, who,
Hello. Hello, I'm Terry Candlestick from the Terry Candlestick channel on YouTube.
and then we also got Finn here.
One, Fenware here. Check me out on Monday. We play random games, and on Friday as well, we check out games with some friends. We're going through Elden Ring right now, and it's a lot of fun. Come join the show.
And I wish I could join, but sadly my computer isn't good enough, and my PS4 just broke. So, I guess I'll just be missing out on that, but looks like a fun playthrough, guys. All right, so we're on to episode 3. It's titled Previously on Echo, so we'll see what that's about. All right, so then we start in neither an internal or external space. It's just blackness, and the following words appear on the screen as well as can be heard. Previously on Echo! And then we begin a montage. Internal, Chase's family home during the day. 15-year-old Chase sits on the couch with his laptop in his lap with only one paw visible.
Chase, I forget. Wait, what are you watching? What is that horse doing to that fox in the stables?
That's our McSkinny shout out. And then Chase panics. And then external, outside Carl's house, dusk. 15-year-old Chase and Carl, still with their backpacks on, stand in front of Carl's and the Hendricks modern home. Look, Carl, I'm having a shit day, and we're going to this party with Leo off Route 65! Chase points out to the horizon. And then external, schoolyard. The Echo Boys and Jenna stand around Flynn as he screams.
You fucking tit dirts. He's an otter who drowned? How does that happen? They are water pups, and you fuckers don't care, do you?
Flynn stomps his massive Gila foot. And then internal, warehouse night. Shot after shot of 15-year-old Chase getting punched in the face. Then we jump over to the outside, Route 65 at night. The sky is strangely red as a battered 15-year-old Chase trips over an oddly placed round stone. There is a van that looks over that looks from the 60s in the distance and seems to be rocking. Chase tries to open the van doors, but they swing open and knock Chase out. Internal dorm room. 18-year-old Carl hyperventilates on his bed with 18-year-old Chase on the next bed. Dude, I want... Oh, wait, no, that's Chase. Sorry. Dude, I so wanted my best friend to help me hit on my college crush. He is totally doesn't have to be you, but I love you, man. Carl just shakes harder. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do this. I have to go back to Echo Chase. Carl just shakes in bed as tears run down his woolly cheeks. External graveyard night. 20-year-old Flynn kneels in front of Sydney's grave with a bottle of Jack.
Damn you dumb otter. Why can't I stop missing you?
Flynn finished the bottle at once. Flynn's face falls to the ground.
Sydney, I want you to come back to us. I love you, you dumbass otter.
Thunder claps above Flynn.
Please, let me hear your voice one more time.
Real tills pour out of the Gila like they could fill Lake Emma. Flynn falls over and passes out completely. Internal warehouse night. Leo knocks a small bat who's wearing booty shorts out of his way. He runs over to Chase as Leo towers over the little otter with his big football muscles as he talks to the shadow and the shadow creeps over the 15-year-old Chase.
Oh, Chase, we are boyfriends now, and you are going to be my
You can hear the true love heart.
Yeah. Can you try to go a little louder, please? I'm seeing it in the low greens on my screen.
Is that better?
Chula.
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 It's supposed to be
better?
like an evil spell. And he's casting it upon him like Chula.
You're going to be my Chula.
The shadow of the wolf envelops the young otter. External, Route 65, at magic hour. Jenna stands on a big rock watching the sunset with her bags packed slung on her shoulder.
I'm leaving a camp. I will never be Jasmine Begay ever again.
Jenna gets in Chase's car and drives off into the sunset. External, parking lot of the burger shop. Chase and Jenna watch in horror as Leo smashes Chase's cell phone into the ground.
It was a joke, Leo.
You broke my fucking phone, Leo!
You two think this is funny? Making me think Chase is cheating on me? Chase, you are going to work with me at Pop's shop. Where you... Sorry, something popped up on my screen. Where you will wear cute skates. We are going to live our lives together. You will be my third wife, Chase.
Chase is a person, and Chase is a person that can talk to other.
Chase holds up his paw. Leo, I'm going to college! Chase walks away.
No, not college.
That's where the liberals are! They'll make you drink rainbow frappuccinos! And Guinness instead of Bud Light!
Los
You're going to get those pumpkin spice frappuccinos.
All right. Internal dorm room day. Robert carries out a box of stuff out of Chase's dorm room. A 21-year-old Vincent walks in with a box of his stuff.
Hi, I'm your new roommate. Vincent, would you like a rainbow frappuccino?
He's oddly southern.
Do you want us to stick with that voice?
I didn't write southern into his character, and I was thinking he was like either Bay Area or San Franciscan or LAan.
LA.
But all right, we'll roll with it for now.
You're making Elon Musk. Hi, I am your new roommate.
Elon Musk.
You kind of guessed the plot twist with him. Except Elon Musk is a she in this version.
Oh, very nice.
And is obsessed with the letter Y. So
Gender bender Musker.
So like Y space, and instead of Twitter, it's Y post. So, but that will come later.
Why? Because of spread legs? I don't get it.
Why post? I mean, come on. Why would you do that?
I was going with chromosomes instead of that.
Well, no, that wasn't the reason. It's just like, why space? Like, why are we doing that? Or, why post? Why would you do that?
How about
that was the joke I was going
Wymazon?
for.
Now, how about Amazon?
Why Amazon? Why Bay?
Yeah, but
Why Book?
Why Bay?
Why Space?
Why Book?
Why Blur?
th-
How about
Flat.
White
those are
White Sea?
solid. I need to think about those.
White Sea instead of Etsy, it's White Sea.
Okay, let's keep going. We'll have like Why Hound soon. All right, let's go.
Why Bubs? Why?
Weinstein, I don't know.
No, I think his
All
name would
right.
have to be Eckstein.
All right. Internal Carl's car, night. 19-year-old Carl drives in the middle of the night, high as fuck. He's pushing the buttons on his GPS.
Destination, dorm room. ETA, 4.5 hours at current speed. To go back to college and chase.
No, home. I have to go home. Carl white knuckles as he drives. Something sits next to him in the darkness as he drives.
Welcome back to college, Carl. I miss my best friend.
No, Chase, I can't come back. I can't do my art. I can't make mother happy. I can't make you happy. I can't do parties outside the group. I can't. And the car crashes into a cement post holding up a stop sign. His horns slam hard in the windshield. The screen goes red.
I can't mess too.
Well, he's on acid, you know. I mean, the fact that he drove as far as he did is kind of amazing.
Now, are you
All
sure
right.
it's acid and
That is-
not Wycid?
That is one thing I've always been told: is never drive on acid.
I mean, it's not a good idea. I don't recommend it.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Have you have you done it? So you know from experience, don't do this.
Who
As
you
soon as
asking?
someone gives me some acid, I'll be able to tell you. All right. Inside TJ's home at night. TJ rubs his toe on the carpet in his living room. I go to college. Where Chase and Jenna go? TJ just hangs his head in disappointment. Internal Carl's room. Night. 20-year-old Carl has a joint hanging out of his mouth as he talks to a 24-year-old Flynn. Dude, Chase doesn't text. Leo won't talk to me. TJ's off by himself. It's not like Jenna ever liked me much. I'm so alone. Flynn stares into his eyes.
What do you want me to do about it, Snowflake? Kiss you, make you feel all better?
Maybe.
'Cause I will, Snowflake. You going to make me do it? Uh-huh. You
I guess.
do it.
The joint falls from Carl's mouth as the two begin to kiss. And montage. So, that's how you speedrun benefits. Try to keep it, YouTube friendly.
It's lizards with benefits.
Imagine the G version of this that
Hey,
starts and then it just has some kid thrusting action figures faces together.
Yeah,
you know
and
the
they just
tail
hold
detaches
hands.
in this goes wild, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and TJ, and Flynn just holds his hand, just holds his little hoof.
Holds on.
And, that's all they do.
Yeah, the G-rated version is they hold hands and you hear, if you like pina colada.
And smoking joints in the rain. Oh, right. So back to the regular show. And then inside Sydney's spaceship. Sydney's spaceship flies through space as he sees a big green space barrier looming in front of him. Sydney looks at his anchor charm.
I won't forgive you, Chase.
Sydney watches as the barrier gets closer and closer. As the ship's noses touch it, the ship bounces off and goes flying backwards. All Sydney can see is space spinning around him. Then, external, The Sands of Echo Day. Sydney stumbles out of his crashed spacecraft, disheveled with a cut above his eye, bleeding.
Computer, report.
Terry, I know you like to do computers.
Oh yeah, I thought Finn was doing the computer.
I was doing the GPS.
Oh,
I can do the computer too. It's just going to be Sydney and the computer.
let me see. Where is it? Oh yeah.
GPS and computers are totally different. Come on now, guys.
Yeah, totally.
One tells you position, and the other one clues you into the whole Galaxias. So, you know.
Yeah. Unknown error at site of barrier. Rerouted back to Echo. Calculating time of self-repair. Time to retry takeoff. 7 of this planet's days.
Oh, fuck me.
Recommend to hide craft and find shelter back in town to save energy for repairs.
Sydney pushes the ship into a nearby alcove and covers it with loose brush to get it out of sight. Sydney uses his speed to run off into the town. External, Main Street Echo, 2015 day. Sydney walks down the Main Street of Echo, not in its 20s glory, but rusted and broken. Sydney looks down at what was the hit. Just a few minutes ago, he saw it in its glory. Now he sees it worn down and faded. Not even the ice cream parlor that it was in his youth anymore.
What am I?
Sydney keeps walking and sees a small, rundown motel on one side of the road and a rusted boxcar diner on the other. Sydney walks over to the diner and sees a large coyote woman and a small reindeer taking orders from an old gray weasel and a large bear. Sydney sees a newspaper stand outside the diner. It says Saturday, March 26th, 2015. The coyote looks up, but Sydney ducks in time.
Fuck, it's this week.
Sydney shakes in fears as he realizes what's happened. External, road into town. A big black SUV drives down a winding desert road going down a mountain toward a lake. We just hear Chase's voice. Yeah, Mom, I packed plenty of them. Yeah, we picked up DJ. We have plenty of gas. We'll be careful. Then, internal, the car day. Chase hangs up the phone. The camera pulls back to see that he's in the passenger seat with Vincent driving and Jenna and TJ in the back seat. Chase is in the only thing he ever wears, a blue shirt with cargo pants with all its many tactical pockets. Vincent's black fur is contrasted with a plaid green and blue shirt that's contrasted with his purple suspenders and glasses. Jenna in her boy shorts and black top, and TJ wearing his normal red polo and khaki pants.
Everything all right with you, Mom?
Yeah, it's just Mom.
Thanks for driving us in your car.
Sure thing.
And for picking us up.
No problem. I just can't believe I get to visit the Echo.
You make it sound like it's not just some shithole in the middle of nowhere.
What? This is the Echo. My bear engineer friend tells me it's the most haunted town.
All right, I hope everybody enjoyed that one and only reference to arches. That's what you get. I hope you all enjoyed it. And we're moving on.
It's better than a bear in the bush.
It's not. Just full of meth heads.
Jenna, it also has our friends.
But they are not meth heads, right?
Why did you want to come?
Well, Chase told me about his journalism project, and I wanted to help because it kind of crosses with my screenplay writing class. I'm writing a biopic about a great gay hero.
Who's that? I certainly hope he's not in the car right now.
What? What? You're from the Echo, and you don't know the legend of the great, the powerful, the very gay Samuel Aries, the great gay freedom fighter? No one knows where he came from, but he stood tall in the hysteria of 1915 with his pants down, and he protected the gates of the town with his pants down. From then on, he
totally
protected the
taught the
town.
sheriff of the town how to suck dick. That's totally canon. Before George Harris got, fired.
They
Just
even
saying.
had.
I
They
don't
even
know
had.
that he's in my head, but I'm saying that.
They even had. They even had the writer who was the historian writing stories. Even wrote him getting his orgasm on because he wrote about Sam and then just.
Is that the one who also taught him double penetration by double penetrating him?
Oh, he double jumped all in that boy.
Well, it was before the turn spit roasting became a thing, but he did it for a paycheck.
Yeah, he was
Well,
just
it
like,
wasn't really a check. It was, cash. That's what Dora insisted.
he was just like,
Except for Murdoch.
this is what a spit roast is. Check it out.
He totally started a company called Cream of Some Young Cat.
Yeah, but now the current former president thinks that people are going to eat him because, immigrants, which is just terribly strange.
It's so weird. But the great, the powerful, the very gay Samuel Aries would probably go down on that. Have my sausage, he would say.
Something about
Sausage all day.
Springland or something?
Huh?
Something about Springland or something?
Oh, more like
Well,
hard brat.
Springfield is a hell of a town with the downtown down and the uptown up.
Okay.
And no cats and dogs for as far as you can see. Only avians and lizards.
Well, those canine clients always, demanded so much.
All right, where were we?
From then on,
And you
he
can help me
protected
with
the
my
town.
project too?
I didn't finish my line, man.
We
And
got
protected the
that
gays of the town.
sidetracked.
From then on, he protected the town till one day he was just disappeared. And I want to find the truth and make a movie about him and where he and his gay, freedom, legend loving self went.
And you're going to help me with my project too?
Yeah, well, we film your stuff. I can get test footage and do research too. Because, the project is the inciting incident in the mind and the aftermath. So all this helps me with my movie. 2 birds, 1 stone, 1 dog.
And a big strong wolf too. Someone going to be jealous. So Vincent, are you single maybe?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. You're not my type.
Oh, I swear to God, how is it every guy I know is gay?
Anna!
Sorry, TJ.
We actually didn't hear you very well when you said Jenna as TJ.
Anna!
We're just going,
Yeah, it's just, ah.
All right. The car passes by the lake. Jenna,
Just like-
Chase, and TJ shudder at the sight of it. What? I said it a couple more times. What is it? Just my TJ voice just doesn't pick up on the mic, or what?
I think so. I think the J sound doesn't pick up on the mic all that well.
because
Jenna!
there we go. We heard some J this time.
Mm-hmm.
Jenna!
There.
It's
That was
just
it.
Chase's very
Good.
specific way of saying Jenna. TJ's very specific way of saying Jenna. It's just Anna. The J is silent.
Yeah, he's more Spanish than he knows.
Jenna!
And honestly, having lived over there in like a very Hispanic area, they do basically I'll say the J as as I do in Spanish and Mexican countries. So actually, that would make sense if he
Yeah,
was.
but
Yep,
TJ's supposed to be Canadian. So
Well, I guess he's a Canadian Mexican in Echo. I guess.
well, he has lived in the Hispanic area for most of his life.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess
I
that's
guess it would
one
work out.
character to have him pick up that
So
that actually
not to
does
be
make
racist.
sense.
I just know I've lived in that area. I know how they speak.
he was
So
a
not to be
Canadian Mexican American.
living in Echo.
What's this all about? John,
What's it all about?
all right. Then
Where are
external
we?
motel parking lot. Moments later, Vincent's big, nice SUV pulls into the parking lot of the shitty hotel. And in the background of the diner, Sydney was at earlier. The four riders get out and stretch their sore backs.
Okay, I'll go check us in.
Me too. I got myself my own room.
Again, everybody, Vincent's southern accent is probably not going to last beyond this episode, so enjoy it while it lasts, but let's go!
No,
Vincent and
it's
Sharon run
totally
off to
gonna
the
stay.
office.
It's
Leo!
totally gonna stay. Yeah.
Well, he's supposed to be like a hipster from, the West Coast.
Gary
like a
Sue's
hipster.
all the way, yo.
In every single one of
So
every time
anything, you
somebody
sound like
takes a
a
picture of
surfer
him,
dude, almost like Flynn, or
every,
almost like Carl, but with less weed and more surfboards.
every time
And being
somebody
an
takes a
astronaut.
picture of him, he strikes like the Sonic pose.
Everyone's gonna be like, I like the Vincent Derry did.
Well, sound off in the comments if you're liking this accent. We didn't discuss it beforehand, so
You
you
said
know.
it, wing it.
You get what you deserve.
You
I
get.
mean,
Oh wait.
if anything, he's the son of a South African wolf. So
No. What did
I'll be right back, Joe.
what did Joker say? You get what you fucking wait. Was it? You get what you fucking deserve. Something
I
like
don't
that.
know. I don't know. The new Joker movie doesn't come out till like a couple weeks. I mean, what are we gonna do without more dancing on steps? Until then, I mean, it's been a drought.
We'll just rewatch it as many times as we can, baby.
All right, where were we? Vincent and Jenna run off to the office. Leo's gonna get so jealous. Even I can tell. Golly. TJ lets out a little giggle. Sydney pokes his one eye around the corner of the hotel to spy on them. TJ goes to open the back of the car and takes his eyes off Chase. Sydney uses his super speed to grab Chase and carries him away. External behind the hotel. Sydney puts Chase down behind the motel. Chase just looks dumbfounded and looks around in disbelief as what just happened. What was I, Sydney? Did I forget?
I think. Oh,
And I'm back. Where are we?
Oh, that might have been it. Finn, are you playing Sydney? Or was Kaiser playing Sydney?
I can do Sydney. Sydney was who I was voice acting last time, right?
I think.
I think so.
I think Kaiser was doing Sydney last time.
Oh, then yeah, go for it.
Okay, Chase, I need help. TJ, what's going on? How are you back here? What's with that coat? And how do you have Leo's charm? Chase, it's me. Sydney points at himself. Yeah, we just got here, TJ. What's going on? No. Fucking hell. Chase, it's me, Sydney. Sam, what's going on with him? Who's Sam? What? Oh, I'm fucked. And not in the fun Flynn way. TJ rounds the corner. Chase! Chase, if I could differentiate voices. Chase, what are you doing? Chase turns around and sees TJ running towards him. TJ? Chase turns back to see that Sydney's gone. TJ runs up to Chase at a normal speed. Chase, how did you get back here so quickly? Chase scratches his little otter head. I must be more tired from the drive than I thought. The two walk back up to the front. External, the parking lot, continuously. The four visitors regroup.
I can't believe you.
Jenna shakes her head.
There was a mix-up with the reservations. My room only has one bed. Oh, so terrible. 4 people with only 3 beds? The horror.
Susie, do
Whatever
you have
will
friends
we
on the other
do?
side? With your
Jesus
voodoo
Christ.
magics?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Who was a fox?
So who's staying where?
That was a statement. Oh, Jesus Christ, who was a fox? Gotcha.
I mean,
Yeah,
Chase
it's a
and
running
I,
joke.
Chase and I are used to sharing a room, so sharing a bed shouldn't be too weird, right? Right? Yeah.
You can't be serious. You came all the way to Echo just to do this.
What's
No,
the
to
big
see
deal? He's right. I mean, what's the big deal, guys? I mean, he's right. He's sharing a room. I guess sharing a bed. Less clothes all night. You know, I mean, that's the less weird option. The only other choice is me sharing a bed with you, Jenna. Would you rather? Jenna's ears flush.
Maybe the first time.
What now? The four of them turn to find Carl in his blue hoodie, even though his thick sheep's wool, even though he has his thick sheep's wool, horns poking out of his beanie, his red eyes glassed over, and shorts his shorts brown without the awesome number of pockets as Chase does. As he's walking up, he lets out a small cough.
So, starting the party early, Carl.
What? And who's this guy?
Hey, I'm Chase's roommate. I came to help Chase with his project and research on my own stuff. Hey, almost forgot my word there. Don't mind me. Want a rainbow frappuccino?
Bullshit.
Yeah, my roommate is somehow for this episode only from New Orleans. Don't know how that happened. I guess his, Mardi Gras party had some lasting effects.
Sound off in the
Not that
comments
he
here right
invited
now.
me.
It's a battle of the accents.
And I
All right,
didn't
Jenna.
get any beads.
All right, Jenna is now British. Bullshit. I don't know
We're just
why
going
we
fully
keep
off the
doing
rails.
this.
Why not?
The British Miss Piggy.
Just
Yeah,
Monty
that's what we
Python.
were doing. Yeah, that's what I was doing for Jenna's voice when we did like a pre-read. Because that's the only feminine thing I could do is Miss Piggy.
All right. Let's
You
get back on this.
Garrett, I'm gonna hit you with something very hard, and you won't like it.
All right, let's get back on the
I was
horse.
trying to
Keep
go
bobbing up and down.
from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged Friendship Penguins.
All
Okay,
right, from the top with Jenna under her breath. Bullshit.
Whoa! What did I walk in on? Details? I don't know. Everyone's acting odd. Somehow I got behind the motel without me knowing. Squeak! And I need a swim, swimmy swim, because I'm an otter. Squeak!
Don't worry, big guy. We will get you one soon. Ha!
I swear to God, Chase, if you are the dumbest otter I know.
What do you mean?
Your whole mean just cut out in the middle.
It's like,
Again.
what do you mean?
Oh, my
Just
squeaks sometimes don't pick up on the microphone.
do it
It's been a
again,
while to
man.
back my Let's Plays.
Do it
So I'm looking
again,
around and
man.
figuring out how to make them work. But
Just
what do
do it
you
again and vibrate your voice.
mean?
You just go way too high pitched for it.
Yeah.
All right. Vincent,
Anyway.
you're next.
All right.
Oh, it's fun. It's so different from my voice. I don't know.
It's if we ever
What
do
do
read
you
it like a panel or something.
Okay, that was better. Well, let's get inside and
Somewhere in
unpack
the middle of
this
those,
baggage.
I got a good one.
Well, let's get inside and unpack this baggage.
Sydney stands on top of the rooftop, watching them as they unpack the car.
This is just as I remember. This is just as I remember this. From behind TJ's eyes. Ah, fuck. Is this the original timeline? How?
Sydney takes off in a streak. Flynn's truck pulls up. Inside, in TJ and Jenna's room, moments later, TJ and Jenna bring in their bags while Leo and Flynn bring in a bag of food. Leo has grown himself a beer belly since the days of high school, but he still has his muscles in his build and is sporting the deepest V cut on his shirt of his the deepest V cut on his dark blue shirt, and his skinny jeans don't leave much to the imagination. Flynn rocks his pants as black as the scales and a tan button-up shirt with too many buttons just so he could leave the right amount unbuttoned to show off a bit of his orange scales. Carl greedily grabs the sandwiches and clops off to eat them. TJ looks at his sandwich sadly.
What's wrong?
Too much mayo. Jenna looks at hers and grabs TJ's sandwich and takes some of his mayo.
Fixed for you.
Vincent and Chase enter the room.
Chula. Oh. Who is this?
Vincent pulls out his paw for Leo to shake.
Oh, I'm Vincent. Oh, I am Vincent. I'm Chase's. I asked Chess.
Leo's paw begins to ball up. Everyone but Chase notices and stares at it.
Leo.
Whoa, this is fast. At least let me eat my veggie burgers first. Leo, golly, let's just relax. What? He's my roommate, and he has a project to do in Echo too. So, like, he joined us. He paid for the gas to get here. We're gonna share a room down the way.
Roommate, you say? And same room?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Chase, you were the dumbest goddamn otter.
And our room's a few doors down, and for some reason they didn't have adjoining rooms, and the other room with two.
Chase, shut your goddamn mouth.
Jenna and Flynn both facepalm in unison. Leo's lip begins to snarl as one fang begins to show. Sing, oh, I'm not involved in this. Carl eats his next veggie burger as he sits in the room sofa and watches as he hurries to try to eat his burger before the drama explodes.
No, like, I'm a film major. And there's this cool guy that used to live in this town.
Leo raises his eyebrow, has his lips curled to bare his teeth as he remembers where he's seen him before.
Wait, you're the guy from the book? The one that makes Strula drink weird fun beers, and those rainbow frappuccinos.
The clear hallmark of all liberalism.
Actually, I make them. If you guys like, I could make some for everybody.
Flynn jumps up and opens the door.
It's just too hot in here. We should get a body or two out of here. Cool it off, you know?
Flynn tries to push Vincent out the door. So that Trinity Weasel, huh? Great Christian superhero movie. The after the credits scene for the Crimson Squirrel movies? I mean, what is the Justice for the League going to do when the reverse squirrel changes time?
You know, I really like the way in those movies that they have like the Constantine squirrel swinging around a great big cross gun. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
but
was
he's
just
better on the
intense.
TV shows. I'm not Ryan. He's really better than stupid Keanu in that role.
Do you remember that other
That
guy who
just
was also
started a
in that show?
war.
He wore like this red trench coat thing and had blonde fur. It was just ridiculous.
Now, did you say stupid Keanu? Because I'm pretty sure that just started a war in the comments.
Well, he wasn't John Wick in that movie. So, Matt Ryan, when he's riding on a time ship, better weird sorcerer guy. Just saying. Go Legends of Tomorrow, woo! And I don't know whose voice I'm doing that in, whether it's CJ or Chase. I gotta figure out a way to differentiate those two.
I think they have the same voice right now. I'm just gonna come right out as Flynn and say, I
Kinda,
think
yeah.
TJ and Chase
Yeah.
have like the same voice.
Kinda, yeah,
Flynn
because
did
they're
have
both
his
supposed to
voice.
be high-pitched and squeaky. I know. But
That's kind of the same person.
You could just
Maybe you could make one that's more clipped and one that's more airy.
maybe you
You
could just
know,
give
you
like
could
some
have one.
accent to one and just make one more gravelly. That's kind of what I do with Flynn.
You
well,
could just
I'm
make
trying to be, Canadian. But I guess I gotta say more boots.
you
Or
could
maybe
make
Be
you
one.
could
like,
just make
hey,
or you know
what's this friend of ours, drowning even though he's an otter in the lake? What's this all about?
you know what you could really do is actually take TJ's voice and make him like an upbeat Southern fella too.
Everyone's just going to be an upbeat Southern dude. And at the end of this, it'll be Jenna. She'll just be like, hey, how's it going?
No, she's gonna have the
No,
deepest
she's
voice
gonna be a
ever.
Southern belle. She's like, howdy, fellas. What y'all doing out here?
He just has the voice of the baby from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Not helping, Chase.
Hey, where's
Hey
my
guys, I'm
where's
Jenna.
my where's my Smokey?
Remember, everyone, trans rights are human rights. All right. Let's
All
get
right, where
back
were
to
we?
it.
Leo somehow stops himself and recombobulates. Everyone breathes a sigh of relief.
So, Chula still likes wolves. Good to know.
Leo leaves, but slams the door really hard on his way out. So, what time are we going to Southwest Adventures tomorrow, guys? Like when? I miss you guys. Where's my burger?
My burger. That's totally Carl too.
Still hungry.
I
Why do
only
they
had
have fries?
3. God.
Why do they only have 3 burgers and no fries,
Flynn
man?
putting me on this diet. It's like totally lame.
Yeah, just have like one of these every 4 hours. I'm on my 4th.
Carl starts on his 3rd burger and nervously starts eating it, but smiles at his friends.
So, I can take my car, so we don't have to all cram to his van. You and Chase are meant for each other.
What do you mean?
Alright, new TJ voice, let's go.
So, the ice cream parlor, is it open now?
Yo, Chase.
Everybody starts laughing.
Everybody is Chase.
Yes, we are Legion.
We should just have
You
an
are-
episode where everyone is the same exact voice as much as we can get.
You
Or
are
just
Chase. You are
everybody
Just
Chase.
the just the
Everybody's
three of us
Chase.
all doing the same voices. Yeah.
for every single character, it's all the same. Even the narration, the computer sounds exactly like
Sydney
Chase.
lays on the roof, listening in from the room above as he face palms too.
I think
Leo
that should be
storms
the end
off
of the
as he
episode
walks
too. Everybody
away
is
from
Chase.
the motel down the road.
Oh, God, I need to awaken Sam. That otter is too dumb to live.
Sydney runs off. All right, bit done. External overlook above Echo Day. Both Leo's van and Vince's SUV stop at a truck stop off the freeway and have their cameras out. Vincent turns back to the cars.
Does anybody have a sheet of paper? I need to reset the white balance.
The what?
Oh, never mind.
Vincent turns around to look at the camera. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
You into leather now, Chula?
Leo wags his eyebrows at Chase. For the first time, Leo cracks a smile. It's
I
a
was totally
vocal
doing that
warm-up,
too.
Leo!
I think I
All
could
my
get some.
leather's back in my dorm room, safely behind a lock. You don't get to have access to it.
I could think of something else to warm your throat up with.
Flynn laughs at his own joke, and Carl joins in too. I got I got something to white balance your camera with. Vincent and Chase look around to see Vince's SUV and Carl's white woolly ass mooning them.
Oh, bro. Oh, my. Don't show me the field if you don't want me to plow it.
In Leo's van, Flynn's head spins around so fast it almost breaks his neck.
What?
Flynn's jaw just goes slack. The sound trails off as the camera pans down to show Sydney hanging off the cliff.
That ass is funnier than you think, Viddy boy. This can't be the same timeline, can it?
The cars start up and take off towards the theme park. Internal, the bathroom day. Sydney lays in wait in a bathroom stall. The big roller coaster above them makes the screams go by. And right on time, TJ and Chase enter the bathroom to help TJ's hyperventilating and Chase's arm that's bleeding. You're okay, TJ. Breathe in, breathe out. TJ sees the blood pouring out Chase's arm. Oh, golly. Chase, I'm so sorry. TJ runs around in further panic trying to help Chase. TJ, it's okay. I didn't know how sharp my claws are. I'm so sorry. Cindy looks at his claws. TJ, it's fine. Oh, well, I'm sure there's a first aid station somewhere in the park. TJ scurries out of the park's bathroom door.
There's no way. No fucking way.
Cindy puts his paw on his chin. A skunk pounds on the door to the toilet that Sydney sits on.
Dude, you have been in there forever, and I have to go.
Sydney flushes the nothing in his bowl and exits. Sydney doesn't even wash his hands on the way out.
Dude, wash your fucking hands. Fuck.
Oh, eat a dick.
But, I didn't actually go. Come on. I learned from the ways of the Carl.
Quit jacking it.
Don't worry, it's just like going to KFC. It's just finger looking good. Don't worry about it.
All right, external amphitheater day. Sydney from the back row watches as Chase leans on TJ instead of Carl to sleep while watching the shows. A group of otters dance onto the stage. The background of the play says Mormon lands. Out of nowhere, one otter pulls a pie out and hits the other otter in the face with it.
Singing, dancing clowns. That's all this world sees us as. Ever since the Mormon Rebellion, and is just how everyone remembers it.
Chase starts to wake up, and Sydney speeds away. External, the games area, day. Sydney hides behind a booth as Vincent, Leo, Chase, and Jenna walk towards the high striker hammer game.
Leo goes first, then Vincent.
Breathing.
And finally, Jenna beats them both and wins the stuffed griffin we'll need later, and gives it to Chase.
We hear them talk, but first goes Leo, then fails to win the prize. He walks away snarling. Next goes Vincent, but loses with a smile. Whereas little tiny Jenna not only barely lifts the hammer, but wins. The carnival barker hands Chase the baby griffin with hairs, as it's a little stuffed creature. Which I need to add creature, yes, I know. Sydney's face falls.
Oh, fuck. This can't be.
Sydney super speeds away.
Sorry.
External, motel parking lot at the magic hour. That means sunset. When the sun's really, that nice, orangey gold, whatnot.
Twilight vampire sparkly.
It's the magic hour.
Well, it's, sundown in an old western,
Yeah.
Welcome to the magic time.
Well, no, it's a preset in Final Draft, and, that is a time in film school that is,
Mm-hmm.
They call it the magic hour.
Because a thing in film writing is that you don't want to put a specific time in unless it's plot relevant. So just go day, night most of the time. But anyway. All right. So then Sydney hides on the roof and watches the parking lot. The two cars pull in.
This should be where the timelines diverge when Chase, Sam, and the others come back to 2015. If this is really what I think it is, then I'll for sure know it shit's here.
The crew piles out and into the room. Soon Chase comes out with a camera and begins filming the town at sunset.
New time now. The band should show up.
Jenna drags Leo out by the ear, and the three start talking. Jenna walks back inside. Leo and Chase talk as Chase looks like he's about to cry. A truck comes driving down the road. Sydney sees what seems to be a polecat and a bat in the passenger seat driving by.
Bags.
Which, yes, is in the original game, so,
You can't get
And I am quite liberal with that F word, aren't I? I know I get to use it, but, Anyway, Sydney watches with eyes wide. Sydney watches with ever widening eyes.
This is it. A real test.
Sydney watches the parking spot between the vehicles. Still, Leo and Chase talk. Sydney stares as if his life depends on it, but nothing appears. The two come back in the hotel room.
Oh, it's real. I'm in the original timeline. That means... No, I can't... I can't possibly be.
Sydney goes running in a blur. Outside, Duke's house, still at magic hour. Sydney hides in the brush outside the Weasel's house from the diner. The old and large coyote woman, whose furs turn gray and smoking a joint from Jeremy's stash, comes walking down the road.
This is where the second timeline will be. Chase, Murdoch, Cliff, Leo, and Grandpa Chase should be here.
But the gray weasel opens the door naked and lets the coyote in. Soon a massive bear comes walking down the street, carrying what seems to be a doctor bag.
Oh, fuck no.
Sydney runs away at super speeds. External, the shadow of the Parsons building. Magic hour still, as Sydney kneels down and tears stream from his eyes.
Please don't say it's true. Please don't give me this responsibility. If anything has changed, it can ruin everything. This can't be the original timeline. It can't be.
Sydney holds up his paw and stares at it, and stares at the place on Route 65 with an oddly placed round stone.
Sam, I wish you were here to help. At the very least, blow me until I forget this bad idea. Is
The
this
natural
a
frame
bad
of thought.
idea? Yeah, I do actually.
I mean, he is a sex worker. It is his job.
Let me just help you forget all about these worries.
You got some money, right?
Oh, you know.
A double eagle, maybe?
You should see how fast I
really,
can rob
double
several banks all at once. Very fast.
All right, so we're on the second chunk of Sydney. Looks at his cat paw.
Yeah, I just did that one. Is this a bad idea?
A tearful Sydney runs into the sunset. External, the overlook above Echo, still at magic hour. Sydney stands above Echo, watching Echo as the sun sets behind him.
Oh shit. I can't deny it anymore.
Sydney starts to pace about.
No one should ever be here, but I'm in the original fucking timeline. Oh fuck. I can't ruin the galaxy. No, all of reality.
Sydney paces around some more, rubbing his head to try to help him think.
But I also can I can save TJ. To save TJ, to fix my biggest mistake. I can stop the worst thing I've ever done from happening. I can fix it. Version of me that can be the version of me can be an otter. No, none of that talk. TJ didn't deserve what I did to him. The poor boy. But I didn't know how. But I have to accept the terrible thing I did. But I can fix this. And only I can save him.
Sydney looks at his paw. Sydney's mouth grows to the biggest smile his little lynx muzzle can make.
I can save him.
Sydney runs off in the approaching night at super lynx speed. External, Sydney's spaceship at night. Sydney stands outside his spaceship. Sydney looks at his claws and looks at his charm.
She warned me. But I'm going to do this. I will change my fate. His fate. I will fix my mistakes. I will save our TJ.
The otter part of Sydney emerges in spirit, and both in body and mind, punches into the air. Then we fade to credits. But then we come back inside the hip day. After the credits, we come back to the hip in the 1920s. The gang's all here. Nick carries a massive bundle of lumber for replacing the floors that got all shot up.
So I am. It's going to take hours for the stain on the boards. So we need to get started now.
Sam stands at the top of the stairs looking down at them as it gives them fear. For the stairs keep going in and out of zoom. Chase chimes in to his ear that only he can hear. It's okay, Sam. These are only stairs. We're not that hungover.
Oh, I want to shoot myself in the head.
None of that, mister. Some coffee and a round with Murdoch, and you'll feel right as rain.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Chase helps the feline body down the stairs despite how hungover he feels at the moment. Sam and Chase force themselves to stand upright at the base of the stairs. Sam and Chase nod to Murdoch. Murdoch works on fixing the damaged musical instruments. James directs workmen outside to replace the glass. Hooray, hooray!
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Hooray, hooray! We have to get the hip fixed pronto, my boys! I want this place to sparkle! Todd scrubs the new window, getting in the way of its insulation. Will downs a shot of whiskey as his bandaged paw gets redressed by Grandpa Chase. Blythe picks out the broken bottles and counts the intact ones behind the bar. Sam walks behind the bar with his cigarette still barely. Sam walks behind the bar with a cigarette barely still in his mouth as he yawns.
You guys are up early. Oh wow. We even got Cliff in pants. Amazing.
Cliff waltzes about, repainting the damaged stage in some denim overalls.
Of course, Sam. I have to fix the stage before we can dance again. And it won't do getting my pretty dresses dirty, can it?
Gal helps with replacing the damaged lights. Ralph pours chemicals into the bar to fill in the bullet holes with his experimental wood filler. We even got Ralph working on it this time. Cynthia marches the girls of the powder room down the stairs.
Ladies, get those dresses cleaned and fixed up. We need to get these hemlines up and bust lines down. We need that to make that money.
Murdoch tries to toot a rusty trombone, and it sounds awful.
Well, I have to get the band returned to form somehow.
We need to get a better door. The old saloon ones ain't cutting it no more. For security.
Yes, Sam, I agree.
I don't know. Blythe, can we afford it?
I'll make it so, jolly good boys. And James twirls his cane. Sam, you have good friends.
We have good friends, Chase.
Through the broken doorway, Nefero swaggers his way in with a grin as wide as his muzzle stretches.
Sir, we are closed for repairs. Hopefully we will...
Nefero holds up his paw to hush Cynthia. Ah, yes, female sex worker. I'm a businessman, indeed, here on business. Yeah, I know that. That sounded nothing like Nefero. All right. Again, that's a voice that'll probably be changing in the next episode.
You'll be changing it to
rings.
this, I'm sure.
Well, he's a regal Egyptian prince. I mean, he's the son of the pharaoh. I don't know why he's Southern until we're doing our all Southern episode.
Just imagine that we go in and like deep dive into Southern accents, and then people can't understand him because he's telling people to zop it.
Well, I'll be doing a fine Savannah accent. I don't know what y'all are wanting from me. So the Hips telephone rings. The phone is in a small wooden booth in the back.
That's on time today.
Well, with his bloody paw exposed as he forces himself to get up.
The good lady said we're closed, and I have to agree.
Murdoch rushes to the phone.
I must agree, we're closed. Nick gets his paw. I must agree, we are closed.
Nick gets his paw on his rusty pickaxe, on his trusty pickaxe. There's T there. Very different word. Will and Nick move closer to the stranger at the bar. Murdoch hollers from the phone booth.
Sam, Mayor Beckett demands to see you in his office. Now.
Murdoch has to hold the phone away from his fox ears to protect his ears from the yelling. Sam rolls his neck.
I'm running so far behind. I haven't even had my coffee yet. Come on, guys. Please tell me someone brewed a pot. If you like, I can mix you something that will really keep you up.
See, originally he's supposed to be Australian. Like, I'm thinking maybe we could do, like, a bandit voice. Be like,
Well,
oh,
if you like.
be like,
yeah,
oh,
I
Bluey!
can mix them up for you real quick. I really keep you up. Just went straight into awful Australian.
Oh, really? Well, let's see.
Yeah.
Where's Crocodile Hunter? Well, if you really like, I can. Is that right? No. If
Nah.
you like, I
See,
can mix you up something that will really keep you up.
the only thing I can think of is bandit being like really effeminate and be like, oh, these nails are perfect, girls. And yeah, I know that's not very Australian when
If
I
you like,
say
I
it.
can make you up some up right now. That'll really keep you up. I don't know. I'd have
Oh
to
yeah,
like
actually, I
actually
like that one.
study.
Now,
We'd
I
have to
was
just go and study it.
All right.
for Nefero, we could have Brondu from Made in Abyss.
Well, you see, that should be
Brondu.
like the most British guy because, England colonized Egypt so bad. But yeah, I don't know. Because it's space Egypt, so it has its own continuity.
Space Egypt, Space Egypt.
Well, no, that's literally the planet he comes from. I mean, he's the son of the pharaoh, literally.
Space Egypt.
Anyway, the pharaoh slides up to the bar, and Sam looks straight at him with his red eyes. Good sir, I'd like to order your finest male prostitute.
You're asking for that in broad daylight, in front of the sheriff? Looks down at his badge. Do I have my badge on?
Everyone stops in place and stares slack-jawed at him. Sam just smirks. Who's this guy?
You got money?
What? What's money? Usually my servants handle that around the old pyramid. I mean, I'm from this planet. I'm totally from this planet, you guys.
Yes.
I'm from, like, the Easty Coast? Yeah, that's a place.
I'm from that one planet. Pangea, yes.
Sam just keeps smirking at the strange jackal. Everyone in the hip looks at each other confused. The pharaoh just keeps smiling with all the confidence in the galaxy.
And then,
And fade to black.
hey, y'all remember me? I'm just gonna pop in real quick and just say this is the official voice of Vincent now. Oh, yeah.
Or like he's gonna be a slight version of Carl and just be like surfer dude. We'll figure that out after we'll figure that out in post. Cause like I'm from LA, I was former astronaut, other things that'll come out in the next episode. Maybe Elon Musk, gender versed. So how do we think that all went? Now that we're in the modern era for this chunk of the story.
It went fairly well, I think.
I think it did good.
I didn't write people too out of character. I mean, it is a different context and a different framing.
Yeah.
I think it worked fine.
I think it worked good.
Cool. So Fen, where can we find you on the YouTubes?
Well, you can find me at Fenware at YouTube. That is Fen with an underscore between it.
And Terry, where
No,
can we find you?
just Fen, just at Fenware, no underscore or anything.
And also, you can find Finn on Twitch. Is that still right? Are you still on Twitch?
Yes. Yes, I am on Twitch. That one does have an underscore, though.
That's
Fen underscore where.
And
Yeah, one of you guys
covering
have to show me
medieval
where I can put your links to your channels on my thing, because I've been trying to find that for a while, but I'm a boomer, so I cannot find like where to add your links. So
I'm older than you, and I figured it out. It's not that hard.
Don't worry, I'm old as well.
well, I live in the country, so that adds boomer years by like 10, just off
He's the
the
most boomerist
top.
boomer.
I do believe that is
Terry's
what's
been
known
to my town. He knows how boomer. He
racist.
knows how boomer it is.
Didn't
He's
you
like,
guys have to get
oh,
water at
this is
the
why you responded well to Echo.
Oh, so you see, I believe what he has just said is known as racist.
Didn't you guys have to get
No,
water
it's
out of the
classist.
well if it's so old? It's like you want to take a shower, therefore you have to go to the local town well, get a bunch of water, and truck it back to your house, and then set
It's
the
the
boiler on
watering
fire.
hole.
Honestly, that may or may not be a plot point. That the meth gang, well, they rent out a motel room, but it's the only access they have to a shower.
Oh, nice.
You know, when they're gearing up for, a big night of, going to the watering hole.
Did you say that they are the meth gang?
Yep.
I like them already. They must not have any teeth.
Well, we will meet them next chapter or next episode.
Oh.
Very good. Oh, anyways.
So yeah, next episode, the group gets group therapy. Sydney beats up a meth gang, and we learn what Maniacs of Wrestling 6 was about. All those on next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Well, let me plug myself.
Oh, don't worry, it gets much more anime the further down we get. Don't worry.
You can find me at Terry Candlestick on YouTube.
And you're currently working your way through the Leo route, right?
I'm currently working through the Leo route. That is correct.
All right. And I'm Kaiser Hoon. You can find me at Twitter at Kaiser Hoon. And, here on Welcome to Echo 65. And
don't you mean why at Kaiser Hoon?
no, because we live in this universe where, it's still Twitter. I don't care what the real Elon Musk does. Honestly, I've heard him goof, and he calls it Twitter still. That's how little his name change held.
My favorite thing was, my favorite thing about that was that on multiple app services, you had to have at least 2 letters in your app's name, so X just didn't work.
Well, he's literally throwing away like one of the world's most famous brand names just to be like, hey, it's a cool thing from the 90s. Don't you guys remember X-Force?
Don't you remember
and other Marvel things?
Don't you remember everything was extreme?
Yeah, so it's just like, come on, guy.
Well. At least he hasn't renamed them to Retruths yet. And Truths. Don't you worry, he will He'll probably do it eventually.
Well, apparently Truth Social is also a Russian front or something I'm seeing. So, anyway, before we get too political,
Putin's
you can
Poland.
join us on the leftist chat where I will start reading sections of Das Kapital.
Yeah, everyone, remember, there's the right side of history, and then there's the other right side of history. Except one's better than the other one, right?
Well, as they say in the Majority Report, left is best.
I agree. And now all the conservatives have unsubscribed.
Well, to be fair, what were they doing subscribing to a very gay, furry
Yeah, I know.
reading series?
It's
That will hopefully try to someday be, an actual show.
yeah,
I
it's just
mean,
like
they kind of self-selected at that point.
they're just like, what am I watching today? They just see
I heard the Red
someone
Wolf
filleting
was going to
somebody
be
else.
MAGA.
He's like, Chula, and he's got a MAGA hat on.
Well, no, according to
you should totally
Howley,
draw
the
that type.
original writer, yeah, he is MAGA for, 2015. That's official.
I think someone needs to draw that. Just MAGA Leo.
Make Echo great again.
Has like the Mexican, has like the El Salvadoran flag, and it's just MAGA is like written over it. Make El Salvador great again.
Miska.
All right. So, anything else you guys want to say before we wrap it up?
I don't think so.
If you really like this accent for the Vincent, let us know in the comments. Otherwise, the Kaiser who might be doing Vincent next time, and it will be completely different. So sound off. Vote in the comments and let your voice be heard to the Kaiser who.
Oh, fuck. This is going to just be a complete
Or
drama.
again, he just was having too much Mardi Gras, and it's wearing off during this episode, and will be a perfectly normal voice next time.
It's just
It's one
perfectly
of those two
normal for
options.
the
We'll
dude.
find out.
It's perfectly normal for the dude of Vincent.
Just go and get him like 10 veggie burgers. Just shut up.
Well,
This
he's
is a
hungry
fun
like the wolf. What can he say? He's got an otter in his eyes. What can he say?
He's probably gonna have an otter somewhere else soon.
Well, they are sleeping in the same bed on this trip.
Mm-hmm.
An otter in the bed is better than two in the wild.
Better than one in the pool.
All right.
Because otters love swimming,
Yep.
My joke made perfect sense.
Now, who's the big spoon? Who's the little spoon?
Who's the top? Who's the bottom?
Well, obviously Chase is the bottom. I mean, come on. Did you guys read Echo?
Also, come on, Terry. How do you know what top and bottom are? Won't you straight?
I mean, unless it's TJ.
TJ. All right. So I guess that's it for this week.
That is it for this week.
That's it.
All
for this
right.
week.
All right,
Well,
everyone.
thank you
See you
guys.
guys later. Go for it. Go for it, guys.
Go for it, Kaiser.
You are the showrunner.
Go, man, go.